Seattle, Washington, home to renowned franchises present and past, from the Seahawks to the Supersonics, but there is a cornerstone program in this city. It is the Huskies of UW. They've always had a place here, a place of excellence that these fans hope will continue today. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. The Dukes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Huskies offense will have the first possession of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Dukes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Wants to throw. It's blunt. Quickly complete. And the Dukes get it past the sticks. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. This crowd knows when to bring it. They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat. Now,
oh, they block it. And they scoop it up. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
These situations in football come up all the time. You practice them all throughout the week. Short yardage, gotta have it situations. I am not bringing my punt unit on the field. I got to bow up, prove out to my team, to my unit, to everybody out there, I can get this first down. Let's go.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. And the ball slipped out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They'll leave it with him. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
He looks that one in nicely. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cantrell. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skill positions. That's what get the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Feeling some heat. Zings it complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Washington! This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in the elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
7, James Madison, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around, see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Blunt. Steps away to find some room. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Inside the 40. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback checking the play. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. They'll throw it on 1st down. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. To help keep them there. They're trying to get to him. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Getting some heat. Caught. Open space at the 25. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to pass. It's Blunt. He's got it down the middle. To the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Comes out throwing on 1st down. The quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Got his man. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And the Dukes line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Washington right back to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's back to throw on second down. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down.
And everything looked good on that play. The receiver does a really good job of pushing upfield and then coming inside. But what happens when you come inside? You start coming to all those bodies and those linebackers and those safeties come into play. And those alligator arms sometimes get a little bit short.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. He caught it! And he will score! Touchdown, Huskies!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 10 over Cal. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play.
Washington.
The 45. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're bringing heat. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush.
Second down coming up.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half.
James Madison, 3.
And here's the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
To the air, it's Blunt. Coming after it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. What a snag by the defense. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Washington wants to go quickly. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And they get the sack right out of the gate.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight?
And he breaks into the open. The 30, at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, James Madison.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
At the 35, he's got room. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll give it to him again. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it to the back. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Finds the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Washington will snap it in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
Second down coming up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the option. The pitch. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. He'll try the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back, fighting off the defender. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Blunt. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this up. Set of downs. Power football with the run.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
His way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Dudes are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that one would have been picked off if he could have stayed in bounds, and the quarterback will live to tell about it. Second down after that incompletion. Leaves it with the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Washington right back to the line.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Brings it in down the left side. All kinds of running room. The 10. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Liberty has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up by 25 over Kent State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
It's caught.
I tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking for a man, it's Blunt. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Hit the afterburners, kid. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Split backs here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going to pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that...
Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to take off. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Blunt. He'll throw it. Grabs it in the middle.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Throws to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Going up top on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw for it. Makes his connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it. Late touchdown here, but it would take a miracle of Lazarus-like proportions to come back now.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense.
And it's blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it.
And the defense is able to go out and shut the door. They put the clamps down. They've got a big lead, and with that fumble, they're going to win the game. You've got to give this defense credit for finishing.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
He's going to let it go. Grabs it inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Husky. The give. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw, it's Blunt. Trying to get to him. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get...